Good morning, Northside. This is Mr. Schleter, your Student Council sponsor, with this week's Student Council update for the week. Council is currently working on putting together an ultimate ping pong tournament. Each class will compete separately, and the winners from each class will compete to find out who the most legendary ping pong player is at Northside. So, talk with your friends, and I encourage you to join. As always, if you have any ideas on how you think we can make some fun and positive change here at Northside, you can feel free to email me your ideas at eric.schleter@fwcs.k12.in.us. All right, stay legendary.
Good morning, Legends. Welcome back to Northside TV.
Here's the latest edition of the Weekly Northerner for Friday, March 22nd, 2024.
Good luck to the Iron Legends as they compete in their next competition this weekend. The team will compete at Plainfield High School on Saturday and Sunday, which is just southwest of Indianapolis. You can watch the team compete on Twitch from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Saturday and from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sunday. The link to the Twitch stream is also in the description of this video.
Students observing Ramadan are still able to go to room H116 during lunch on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. This room is designated for space students can use for prayer and fasting during lunch. On Thursdays, the Media Center is available to students observing Ramadan during their future lunch period.
Attention seniors, time is almost up to reserve your spot for the second annual class trip to Cedar Point in May. If you're interested in an amazing day to celebrate your final year in high school before the semester ends, the trip costs $100. This includes your admission ticket, charter bus ride, and free drinks all day.
Don't miss out on this deal. It would cost you $150 if you purchased a ticket on your own. You would have to pay for gas and parking along with driving 6 hours road trip. There are only 100 spots available for eligible seniors. All money is due next week before we leave for spring break. Stop by and see Mrs. Heisman and B207 for a permission slip to register or if you have any questions.
If you have any laptop-related issues, need to get a laptop case, or need to get a new charger, you can stop by the Technology Support Center, which is located in the Media Center during lunch to have it looked at, or possibly get a loaner computer. The Technology Support Center is only open during fourth period.
There are only 4 days left of school until spring break, so Northside's annual Dancing with the Stars event and Students versus Basketball game will be here very soon. Tickets for the show are $2 and will go on sale next week. Stay tuned for more info. And now it's time for your weekly weather update with tonight's forecast and what you can expect over the next several days.
Rain chances return to Fort Wayne on Friday. A few snowflakes may mix in during the morning, but it will all become rain by the afternoon, with temperatures reaching the 50s. Some light snow may mix in once again in the evening. That is expected to end shortly after midnight.
This weekend it will be partly cloudy, dry, and breezy at times. Temperatures will peak in the 40s with wind gusting up to 25 miles per hour. For both Saturday and Sunday, weekend lows will drop to about mid-upper 20s.
On the bright side, temperatures will leap back into the 50s at the start of next week as we set our sights on our next chance of rain.
And now for your Legend Sports update.
Tomorrow morning, the boys track and field team and boys volleyball teams are back in action. The track and team will head over to New Haven for a meet. Meanwhile, the volleyball team will compete in the Columbia City Invite. Both events get started at 10 a.m. Good luck, Legends.
Next week, the baseball and softball teams will be on the road. Here's a look at what is happening next week for Northside Athletics.
The Unified Track and Field team is still looking for some members to join. If you're interested or are not on any spring sports team, stop by the athletic office to talk to Mr. Klein or Mrs. Painter in C101 for more information. You will need a physical on file with the athletic office if you plan to try out or join any team.
How'd it go, Mr. King? You sounded great.
I thought they did fantastic. I'm real proud of them.
Awesome. We thought the same thing, but you get to hear them every day.
The Honor Ensemble Award for 2024 Isma Instrumental Jazz Ensemble State Finals is presented to Northside.
How did it feel to return from Indianapolis last weekend as a state champion?
I was really proud of the students. I was really happy for them. They put a lot of hard work, time, and effort into this. Obviously, I was proud as an alumni, someone who grew up around here, and it felt really great. I was really proud of the students.
It's pretty good. Good end of the season. Good win. Good end of the senior year. Got one more weekend to go, though.
It felt pretty good. I'd say it's definitely a lot better than last year when we didn't end up qualifying, sadly. But, I mean, we were really motivated this year, and I felt like a lot of us felt really good about our chances.
Has the Jazz Band ever won a state title before?
This will be our third one. We won 2018, 2019, and now 2024.
What makes this year's Jazz Band different from ones you've had in previous years?
This Jazz Band shows up every day. I've had some superstars over the years that didn't want to go to practice, but these students are not only excellent musicians, they're also humble human beings, and they have done it like real Wildsiders, and they have shown up every single day. They don't make up excuses. Attendance matters. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you're playing a sport, you're on the speech team, you're in the chess club. If you want to be great at something, you got to show up every day.
What songs did the band play?
Played a Whiplash by Hank Levy, Cherry Juice by Mel Lewis and Thad Jones, and Caravan by John Wasson.
Good morning, Northside. This is your weekly Tech Bite. This week, your Tech Bite is about what you can do to save your laptop's battery life. One of the easiest ways to save your laptop's battery life is to put it in battery-saving mode. All you need to do is go down to the menu on your desktop and look for the battery symbol, click on it, and then drag the bar from best performance to best battery life. You can also just dim your screen by tapping the F5 key on your keyboard. That saves your battery too. Here's a big one. Close unneeded applications or tabs. Use the minimal amount of apps or tabs you need. If you need to save a website, favorite it and then close out of it. Extra tabs or applications make your computer run slower and kill your battery life. You can also visit the battery settings on your laptop to change when your laptop is in battery saver mode, rather than having to manually change it like we saw earlier. You can click the battery icon, then battery settings, and then you'll see here, it says your screen is using more battery than usual because the brightness is set to high. So again, dim your screen. Scrolling down, you can choose at what point your battery saver mode is turned on. Typically, it's recommended that you have it at 50% or always, so you don't have to worry about manually changing it. So when your computer is at 50% battery life, it will automatically start saving power. You should also ensure that you check off the screen brightness will be automatically lowered along with it. Lastly, here's the proof that you need your tabs in Google Chrome or other browsers to be closed out. They're taking up most of your battery life, so close out those unneeded tabs. Next, you need to ensure that your laptop has proper ventilation. When sticking your device in a laptop bag or backpack, it's certainly handy. It can interfere with airflow and might pull life from your battery. That's because the material can block the battery ventilation ports in your laptop, wearing it down faster. Before you place your laptop in your bag, power it down or put it to sleep. And once you get where you're going, unpack your laptop. And while it may not be as comfortable, try using a flat surface like your desk instead of a softer one like your lap to free up airflow and help conserve battery life. Also, let's not forget about dirt and debris. Those tiny bits of dust and gunk may jam up your ports and make your battery work harder. Compressed air or wiping your laptop down are easy solutions to help get your laptop clean and battery consumption back to normal. Or you could avoid having to do all these things and just bring a charger every single day. Save your battery life with these tips, or just bring a charger. Have a great day, Northside.
Hi guys, welcome back to your media moment with Miss Graham. I wanted to talk to you real quickly about digital citizenship and literacy. We've been talking about it every time you come to visit. Today's digital citizenship literacy focus is specifically on your social security number, or if you immigrated to the United States, it would be your immigration number. This number that represents you in the digital world as well as the paper world. When it comes to that number, we need to be incredibly protecting of it. And so we had examples of situations where you might get a phone call where someone would ask for that number and when to give it out and when not to. Ultimately, if you remember, never give that number to someone who reaches out to you. If they have made the call, you don't know where they came from, whether they really are with the IRS or with the, State Farm Insurance or with the hospital. You never know. And so never give that number when someone has called you. I wanted to talk about some new additions that we've made to the Media Center. I know that phones, bless your hearts, you're wanting something to do with your hands while you're here. We have new fidget toys. This is a particularly new and favorite of the Time Turner liquid playthings. We also have various new Rubik's Cubes. Now, something that's really tragic to me is that in the 2.5 years that I have worked here, I have only had to buy Rubik's Cubes one time 2 years ago. Unfortunately, this year we have gone through 6 Rubik's Cubes. And that makes me really, really sad. It makes me not very trusting. And I hate when 1 or 2 people ruin it for everybody. So please, whoever is taking my Rubik's Cubes, learn how to live. We need to be sharing it. We need to keep our things nice so that we can keep having nice things. Get your life right. I hope that you guys come and find something to do in the Media Center, and at the very least, come find some books. Have a good day.
I'm Rodney Jones here with
Quincy.
Miss Witt. And Miss Witt will be reading the dad jokes.
All right, Quincy. Thanks for joining me again. You ready? Yeah. All right. You got this. I believe in you. Why didn't the skeleton climb the mountain?
It was falling apart.
It didn't have the guts. What did baby corn say to mama corn?
Can I have some more corn?
No. Where's popcorn? That was funny. A little bit. Okay. What do you call a factory that makes okay products?
A okay factory.
That's very close. A satisfactory. All right. What time did the man go to the dentist?
2:30.
2:30. Get it? 2:30. 2:30. Got it. Good job, Miss Arnold. Where do fruits go on vacation? Fruits. Vacay.
The Bahamas.
It's a good guess. How about Paris? What do you call someone with no body and no nose? Come on, I believe in you. No body, no nose.
Nobody?
Nobody knows. How would you get a squirrel to like you?
Nuts.
Act like a nut. All right, this is the last one. You ready?
Yeah.
Why don't eggs tell jokes?
They might crack up.
They crack each other up. Good job. All right, take us out.
Rodney.
Dad joke signing off.
Hi everybody, hi Northside. I'm Mrs. Carter, Northside Dance Director, and I want to share with you my thoughts about Inclusion Revolution. To me, that means that all of our students have the same opportunities. And so because I teach dance, this year we've included our unified dance group. And they get to dance as a class all day long and to be a part of our program in lots of other ways. And so Inclusion Revolution, what a cool thing here at Northside High School. I get to work with my BFF, Mrs. Painter, and include all of our students in the world of dance.
Yes, Addie, you go. Good job.
Starting from a very young age, I was around my grandfather who was deaf. And that opened my eyes to disabilities. But as I moved on in life, I became a special ed teacher and a special ed administrator, and now working here at Northside, I work every day with people with disabilities.
Hello, Miss Moisley. What does Inclusion Revolution mean to you?
All right, Inclusion Revolution is making sure that we are including all of our students. So something we do at Northside is we have a peer tutoring program where we have upperclassmen, sometimes sophomores, where they get paired up with an applied skills teacher. And so for one of their periods, they're working hand in hand with some of our students like Addie.
Hi.
And they help them complete their work, and they help them stay on task and not get in trouble. And so our peer tutors are really good about being that role model within a classroom and working with our kids. And I think that's great for them to be able to experience some of our students and for them to be able to include them, hence inclusion.
So the Inclusion Revolution is integrating our students with disabilities with the rest of our students here. When I was a student here, I was really lucky that I got to participate in 3 seasons worth of sports, all 4 years, and dance. And I still think the highlight of that experience was in my senior year when I got to participate in the unified track team.
Disability awareness to me is being aware of people and their differences and not taking advantage of them, but working with them and helping them out and making yourself a better person as well as the person you're working with. Good morning, this is Mr. Bird. We're doing a Taste of the 05 today right here at Northside High School in your very own cafeteria. A cafeteria that serves well over 2,000 meals a day. Pretty impressive, isn't it? You're gonna get a nice tour of the facilities and meet all of our ladies that work in the kitchen and cafeteria. And you get to see something special, fresh made as, is it local? Except for the avocados, they're not local. But everything else is local. Have a great day and enjoy this Taste of the 05.
And I'm a cafeteria assistant.
Hi, I'm Amber. I am just a cafeteria assistant. I work over in convenience, sometimes serve and register.
Hi, I'm Whitney. I'm the baker for Northside.
Dee Dee, and I am a cashier assistant.
Hi, I'm Emily. I'm the cook here.
Hi, I'm Misty. I am a cafeteria assistant. I do pretty much everything.
I'm Katie, and I'm the cafeteria manager.
Hello, I'm Christina Brown. I'm employed as the cafeteria assistant.
I'm Liv. Hi. And I work in the dish room mostly, but right now I'm preparing.
So right now we are cutting up some tomatoes and onions, and I've got an avocado here. So we're just gonna slice through around. All right, and look at that. Look how pretty that is. So we just pull the seed out. It goes over there. Just in case you've never done an avocado before. Then you peel the inside out. And for guacamole, it's okay if it comes out in pieces because you're gonna mash it all up anyways. You wanna get as much out as you can. and then I'll just do the other side. So if you notice, she is cutting the tomatoes into little chunks to make those nice to go in our guacamole. So then I will just keep going with the avocado. Everything we make fresh in school, we have recipes for. So, and we follow them exactly as written. Alright, so then I take my cool little chopper. I'm going to mash.
5 minutes later.
Alright, and then we're going to cut up our onion. We're going to peel the outside layer off. Oh, right here, Shirley. I moved it on you. Peel the outside layer off. And we're going to chop it up. Okay. By assembling it. Alright, so once you have your avocado mashed the way you want it, we're just going to add a little bit of tomato. And a little bit of our garlic powder. Alright, and then I'm going to add some onion. Excuse me. Then we've got, and we'll take our spoon and we will mix it all in together. And there you have fresh guacamole for Nacho Day.
Five minutes later.
Thanks for tuning in. That's all for today's edition of the Weekly Northerner.
Have a great day, Legends. We'll see you here next week.